What's up, my Neppers? Nep Queen here, and I know what you're all thinking. This isn't the usual intro to a Nep Queen game episode. What gives? And you'd be right. This part of the game I'm going through is actually completely optional. That's why I dubbed it part 23.5. It's kind of a side thing I wanted to go through just to give you guys a heads up on something that I sadly messed up on. So maybe you'll be smarter than me. I know, and I call myself the queen of this game. I am so ashamed of myself. Anyway, this is more of a guide video, but since it's part of the series, I count it as half part of it. So I'll explain this in detail the best that I can. First, I'll go over the requirements needed to complete these tasks. Then I'll go over each method for each step. Alright, you ready? Let's get started. So, this video covers unlocking characters from the game known as the CPU candidates, aka the little sisters of the CPUs. That's right, our girls have little sisters! But guess what? They're yet to be born. But with enough shares, it can happen. In this video, I'm going to go over how to get all 4 of the candidates. However, unless you are very careful with your memory in making plans, it's very unlikely that you will be able to get all 4 of them in your first playthrough. Let me explain. Each of the plans achieved for the birth of the CPU candidates cost about 1K of your memory. And in a full first playthrough, you are given the maximum total of 3,500 memory bytes. And you need 3,100 of that memory to have all 4 of them in your party. So you'll most likely will not have enough unless you are very smart with your memory on how you spend it. Which I sadly was not. Okay, with that out of the way, let's get to our first sister. Let's start with Nepgear, Neptune's little sister and the candidate of Planetune. In order to get Nepgear's plan or any of these plans, you need to be at least at or over Chapter 7. To receive the plan to get Nepgear, you need to get Planetune shares to at least 30%. Go to the guild and find quests to get Planetune shares up, even if that means you have to demolish another nation's shares temporarily. Sadly, this is necessary in order to do this. Once you do, Miss Manual should appear somewhere on the screen in Planetune to give you the plan to have Nepgear join your party. The plan requires 2 steps, however. An item, and you also need to get the shares of Planetune up by 20% more to have her be born. Makes sense, 50% is a lot. So in order to find the item drop to make her, I'm afraid you're going to have to do another thing. So first you need to create the Add Enemies plan for the Neo Geo Front dungeon, the place where we fought the fake Purple Heart copies. To create this Add Enemies plan, you need to have the item the Hell's Mane, which you can get from the Cerberus Risky boss from the Neo Fantasy Zone, which is the place we went to find Histoire in Chapter 6. Fight this big doggy multiple times until you get the item drop, then form the plan. After this, you need to go to the Neo Front dungeon with the Add Enemies plan turned on. Find this enemy called the Tiamat. This will be a tricky boss to take on as well as any of these other harder bosses that I discussed. So I suggest that you get your party to at least level 75 to level 80. Once you beat this enemy, keep fighting it until you get the God Soul item drop. After this, return to the world map and make sure Planetune shares are at 50%. And you have the item. Then create the plan, then there will be a new event in Planetune where you have to talk to Histoire. And then you will get your sister. Let the meeting cutscene play.
Neptune, can I borrow you for a second?
Hey, it's Isti! How unusual to get a tap from you. What's up?
I have a present for you. So do you mind coming to see me?
A present? I wonder what it is. I'll be there in a jiffy. Alrighty, I'm here. Where's the present? Gimme.
Just a second. Thank you for waiting, Neptune. Are you my, sister?
What? Isti? Who's that hot girl you have with you? A new character?
Yes. Her name is Nepgear, and she is your younger sister.
Nice to meet you. My name is Nepgear. I hope to be of acquaintance. Oh, my younger sister.
Really? Nep's younger sister?
Nep's younger sister.
Say what?
Compa Iffy, what should I do? I have a younger sister.
Get a hold of yourself, Neptune. She was born from the power of the shares.
Huh? You're not getting to me.
With the previous battle, your shares inflated and a new goddess was born.
I'm still not sure. But what I do know is that shares are versatile.
I was just born, so I don't know much, but I'll do my best.
Huh? Oh, shucks. Now I'm a big sister. I'm a bit embarrassed now.
But Nepgear looks more like Nep's older sister.
You're right. She looks, acts, and talks more mature than Nep.
Oh, stop that! I'm gonna be a big sister starting now.
Well, everyone, please take care of Nepgear. Thank you.
Okay, now let's talk about Uni. Uni is Noir's little sister and the candidates of Last Station. The means to get the plan for Uni are pretty much the same as Nepgear, except you have to get Last Station shares to 30% now, and then when you do that, Miss Manuel will appear in Last Station with the plan to get Uni. I highly suggest draining some of Planetoon's giant shares to get Last Station shares to 30% if you got Nepgear before this. Do not keep Planetoon's shares that high. After you get Nepgear, demolish those shares back to maybe 20%. After that, the share diminishing is all up to you. But anyway, to get Uni's plan done, you need to get another Add Enemies plan, but this time for Factory 459, where we fought the Blackheart copy. To do this, you need to get the drop Nice Meat, which you can get the drop from the Bincho enemy from the Neo Geo Flood, which is the giant bird thing that we fought. Fight it until you get the drop and then build the plan. After that, return to Factory 459 with the Add Enemies plan turned on and hunt the Deus Ex Machina enemy until the magical 4-reactor item is dropped. Then make sure to get to Last Station shares to 50% and voila, you've got a Uni. Histoire is waiting in Last Station's info department for you. Let's roll the meeting clip.
Noir, can I borrow you for a second?
Histoire? What's the matter?
There's someone I'd like you to meet. Can you please come and see me?
Meet someone? I wonder who? I'm here, Histoire.
I've been waiting, Noir.
Nice to meet you. My name is Uni. I'm Noir, the CPU for Last Station. Well, I guess you would know that. So, Histoire, who's she? Is she lost from her parents or something?
She is your younger sister.
My younger sister? Really? So I'm finally an older sister. Whoa, what? Wait, what's going on here?
With the previous battle, your shares inflated, and a new goddess was born.
Oh, I see. Well, I'll raise her to be a great goddess. But first, just because you're my younger sister, I won't go easy, you hear? Well,
What are you doing, Noir? Uni was just born. You're already scaring her.
I'm sorry, Uni. I caught you off guard, didn't I? That was only about work. Aside from that, rely on me at any time. Okay. Thank you, sister. We'll be great together, Uni.
And finally, we come to Rom and Ram, Blonde's twin little sisters and the candidates of Louis. Same thing with these two, just get Louise shares to 30%, then you will get Miss Manual on the Wii with the plan. After this, once again, you need another Add Enemies plan for the M Frontier, the place where we fought the fake Whiteheart. To make the plan, you need to head to Factory 459, again if you already have Uni, and fight the normal risky boss, the Suppression Prototype. Be sure to turn off the Add Enemies plan for the factory to find it if you get Uni before this step. Fight it until you get the drop and make the Add Enemies plan for M Frontier. After that, head to the M Frontier with the Add Enemies plan turned on and fight the Saint Whale boss. Fight it until you get the small whale ball drop, get Louise shares to 50%, and then talk to Histoire and Louise information to receive the twins. Double the candidates is double the fun. Let the meeting cutscene play.
Blonde, can I borrow you for a moment?
Histoire? How unusual for you to contact me.
There's someone I'd like you to meet. Can you please come by?
Meet me? I wonder who. Histoire, I'm here. Ouch! The hell was that? Yay! Strike one!
That looked painful. Now, Ram, that wasn't nice of you. Books are for reading, not throwing.
Kids?
I'm sorry, Blonde. It looks like Ram started the tone off badly.
It's okay. They're just kids. I can let it slide. And? Are these kids who you wanted me to meet?
Yes, their names are Ram and Ron. They're your younger sisters. Blonde?
Wait. Let me remember if I ever had younger sisters.
No. They were just born, actually.
What do you mean?
With the previous battle, your shares inflated, and new goddesses were born.
Shares are so convenient.
Don't say that. Now, in your case, twins were born, which is quite rare. Please take care of them. Oh, and no pampering. It isn't good for them.
I'll see what I can do.
Looking forward to it, big sister!
Yes. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet both of you too, Rom, Ram.
Okay, that's about all you need to know. Now keep in mind that your first playthrough of this game, unless you are very smart with your memory and making plans, which I unfortunately was not, is likely that you're only going to be able to unlock one or two of the candidates depending on your memory. Memory is something very important in this game because you get a limited amount of it in a total playthrough. I just showed you how to get all three by using alternate save files. Yeah, I'm that crazy. But the point is to choose your favorite one or two of them and have fun. Then in a New Game Plus, if you decide to play this game a second time, with clear data, you'll be able to have all of them. As for their background info, sorry, I'm not gonna talk about it. They're pretty much just side characters here for now, but don't worry, eventually in the next title, they'll have their moments to shine. Anyway, that pretty much concludes this video. I hope I was able to help you learn how to unlock these extra characters to your party before the game's final boss. And maybe this will tell you to be more careful with your memory on your first play of this game. Just keep in mind, these girls are going to be starting at level 1 once you receive them. So best to keep them in the back, grind for a bit to help them catch up, then you can see what they're made of. Also, this is just my recommendation, but after you get the candidates that you want, get everyone's shares back to being even. This is actually needed to achieve the true ending, so don't just leave those shares alone. Yeah, I know. Really? It is a lot of work. But hey, what game isn't, right? Alright guys, that's gonna do it for this video. It was a lot, but I hope it'll help you get the cute little sister that you want. Next time on Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 1, we'll be heading over to face the final boss. Hope to see you guys next time and have a great rest of your day. This is the Nep Queen now officially signing off. Bye-bye!